Hey guys, what's good? Rising Phoenix 1, and we're gonna talk a little bit about this game. We're gonna talk a little bit about this current promo, and we're gonna talk about some other things, and then we're gonna do some gameplay. So I added Edwards to this lineup, and that's as far as I'm going. My willingness to spend for content ends with Edwards on this promo. This is what the boost looks like. So we'll see how these guys can perform a second time and how Edwards can perform the first time. There was a comment left in my last video that with sufficient boost, Edwards actually plays pretty well. So we'll see how that works out. The bigger deal, however, is what you can see in the thumbnail, and I'll show you again right here. And that is what compensation looks like. So yesterday afternoon, late afternoon my time, I opened the app and these things just started showing up, right? And after 2, I was like, wow, I can't believe it. And after 4, I was like, holy crap. And after 6, I'm like, let's go, keep going, keep going. But 6 was it. So that's 6,000 NBA cash compensation, which was awarded to the guys like me who got Kevin Durant in that jersey with a platinum boost that got downgraded to a gold boost on the first day of the promo when it was all still advertised as KD with an elite boost and the jersey with a platinum boost. Now, I said I didn't deserve compensation, but I got it anyway. Pretty much all they could do was figure out who got the card the first day. So that's very, very cool. And thanks to whoever on the EA development team made the final call to issue that compensation. But really the thanks goes to a couple game changers. Casey Wynn, who on YouTube is Casey Wynn 66. If you're not watching his live streams, man, I don't know why. They're good live streams, number 1, and number 2, there's always good giveaways. So you should be subscribed to that channel. And then the other game changer was El Lucero, and I watched his video as well. Both KC and Lucero dropped very similar videos on the day that this whole Kevin Durant and jersey mess dropped. And I'll tell you what, both those guys, from listening to their live streams, as well as, frankly, listening to the EA community manager, Nick's last Twitch stream, seriously went to bat for the players of this game. I mean, really went to bat for us. So that is very impressive in my book. It's also very, very cool in my book. So just for a minute here, I'm going to try to synthesize what I heard from those 3 different sources as to what is the root of the problem here. Evidently, the way the coding is set up, they'll set it up for like a gold to position boost, and then for some reason it will give the wrong color boost. So in this case, this Durant card showed an elite boost, which should be +4 to position. Now, the thing that was kind of distressing was to hear how the development team just didn't even perceive it as a problem. So the position of the development team was, what's the problem? We're giving what was intended to be given. So what's the problem? You know, that's just, boy, that's just symptomatic of the real disconnect between the team and the player. So as I understand it, these 2 game changers went above and beyond working on the development team to make sure they understood that, well, I doubt they used this language, but I'm gonna use it. You issue a card with what appears to be an elite boost, but is only giving a gold level boost. That's false advertising, right? The fact that the team took convincing to see that, well, on the one hand, that's very upsetting. On the other hand, thank goodness they were able to be convinced. And thank goodness that we have 2 game changers who are willing to go to bat for the players in this game. That was incredibly cool. I'm very impressed with those guys. So let's go to the sets here for a second. So Cade Cunningham was the #1 pick. Please let this be a select. Please let this be a select. Cade has become more of a point guard than a shooting guard. He's what they sometimes now call as a point forward, right? Because he's tall and plays the point. In his 1 year, where did he play? Oklahoma State or something like that. His 1 year there, he became a really proficient outside shooter and three-point shooter. So this should be a very, very good card. It should be a select, but we don't know that is going to be the case. But it can't be power. Yay, yay. It can't be power. It needs to be strategic or finesse, because on both those lineups, the highest available point guard is a 97. I'm looking forward to when this will drop. I suspect at the earliest it will be Sunday when they deploy new content. So for the live pass and the monthly master, who knows? Maybe we'll get it tomorrow. And then this will be a 99 select, and I'm just assuming this will be the second and third pick, maybe the second, third, and fourth pick. But boy, a third pick for a 99 is kind of stretching it. And then we have these ones, which are 96 to 98, and it'll probably be something along the lines of 98 for the fourth pick, and then just going down. 97 and 96 would be for the sixth pick or something like that. But just a final word on this whole getting the boost color wrong, because it's not just a color, it's the extent of the boost. So it's very important. And that is this: fix the coding, right? Fix the coding, guys. Once more, it goes back to the problems with the whole boost structure things. We, as the players of this game, as your customers, we need clarity on this, right? We need consistency. The color of the boost has to match what the card is actually giving out. So it's the main reason there is so much, confusion with the boost structure and player boost. All right, we have a match. I've come to the conclusion in the last few days that Showdown is now actually harder than League. I'm doing better in Leagues than I am in Showdown. I'm doing better in 2 minutes in Leagues than I am in 2.5 minutes in Showdown. Plus, I haven't gotten the OneDrive nerf the last 3 days, so I don't know what that's all about, but I'm pleased about it. All right, look at inbounding the ball is Denny FD. I didn't say anything about it yesterday, but there were some comments in the video I put up yesterday, so I'm going to say it. Let's look at Denny Avdia. Denny Avdia is a white dude from Israel, if I recall correctly. I have no idea who this cat is inbounding the ball, but that ain't Denny Avdia, but that's all right. Oh my goodness, look at Edwards. Edwards is... Okay, there seems to be like a generic sort of light-skinned African-American animation, kind of like Cam Johnson that wasn't Cam Johnson. This is Anthony Edwards, and it's not Anthony Edwards. Now, look, I'm going to say this. On my list of things that I would like EA to fix, this is way down on the list. I mean, at the end of the day, really, who cares when there's much bigger deals out there? So we're going to try whoever this dude is masquerading as Edwards, and Edwards hits his first shot. How about that? All right, we'll see. We'll see if we can hold up. No. Randall. All right. You better go in. You better go in. I know LaMelo shot great yesterday, but I'm not counting on his shooting to... Ah, what the heck? What the heck? Come on, let's go with LaMelo. Over here, bring it back out. Small shot button. He buries the shot. Way to go, LaMelo. So this is why Showdown is harder than Leagues. All right. I think we need to take one outside shot with Obi topping. Nice, Denny, or whoever you are. But we're not going to take it when we can get... What the heck? He has pretty good shooting stats, as you can see from that, but I don't want shooting stats from my power. Oh, come on. We better shoot with Obi again, right? Go for it. Go for it, Obi. Perfect shot. And he hits it. All right. Well, we found the utility now in Obi top, and that's shooting, but that's not what we need in our power forward. We need inside game and rebounding. Shooting is just sort of an extra from a power forward. These guys are filling it up, right? I mean, shoot, we've got a 5 OVR advantage, but no way. All right, I didn't think anybody was going to pick up the rebound, so we're going to just go with Denny again. Shoot. That'll go in though. 22-8, can't complain about that. That should be an easy win. All right, guys, that's it for the gameplay. We're just going to do this one. This is the lineup I've been using in Leagues, although I had to drop it down to like a 103 because I had to play a 102 yesterday in Leagues. So yeah, in summary, you're welcome. I went out and got Edwards just so I could give you guys some more gameplay, you know. Pretty much I'm the same person as Mother Teresa, except I'm a dude, right? Okay, pretend I didn't even say that. But the bigger deal is that we now understand why the colors of the boost on the player cards are showing up incorrectly. It seems that the team now understands that that is a big problem because we're being advertised product A and we're being delivered lesser product B. So it's good that they finally been convinced of that. We've got some game changers who are, you know, willing to do what we always assume game changers don't do, and that is to, you know, fight for the users of this game. That's a really good thing. And the compensation EA issued yesterday was a really good thing. The amount of the compensation was correct but surprising. And so kudos first and foremost to Casey Wynn and Al Lacaro, and also kudos to the team because they did the right thing. I said in the video a couple days ago I put up about this, the team had to make it right. You guys need to make it right. And they did. They made it right. That's a good thing. Now, going forward, figure out the coding, change the coding, do whatever you have to do to get the color of the boost right so this sort of fiasco doesn't happen again. And so we can rely on the color and therefore the level of the boost when we're evaluating these cards and making decisions. You know, either just to grind if you're no money spent, or to spend if you're inclined to spend. So fix that. The other thing that adds, and I think it may be more important than anything else, is it adds clarity, right? It adds clarity to the boost. So that would be a good thing too. Yesterday was a fairly satisfying day, and that's a good thing. EA, when you make a mistake and then you turn around and make it right, that's a huge deal. And you have no idea how far that goodwill can go with the people who are playing this game, many of whom are on the fence. You know, do I stay or do I go, right? All right, so that's it. There's nothing left to talk about. We're done. We're out of here. Go home. And remember, peace out.